A quick how-to on doing report cards as a co-curricular teacher. You go to the website synergy.grcs.org, or you can get there through EagleNet or through Clever. Once you log in, and it will land you right on the page with the students' pictures, and that's the list view, kind of. That's where you could do attendance and stuff, but we don't do attendance in here as co-curriculars, so you don't need to worry about this stuff. But up here on the top is where you get to the report cards. When you go to the report card little arrow, you want to go to the report card matrix, not students, not student report card templates, report card matrix. That's what you need. Once you're here, you choose a template, and you'll see I'm now on, this is a kindergarten class, and I can go to a first grade class. When I'm on the template, I have their names here. I still have to choose over here the report card rows. That means what subject. So I'm going to choose physical education in this case because I'm in as a PE teacher right now. So you can see the class up here, and you can see the section up here, and the class right here, which is phys ed. And then here are your three categories that you're giving grades in. The easy way to do the grades is just the drop down for each kid. 1, 2, 3. Threes generally aren't given much in the fall in particular, because they're working towards things. When you put in a number, you could click this little green arrow and fill down, and that'll fill in that number everywhere, and you could change them one at a time if you wanted to, or you could fill them each individually like I was starting to. Once you have this page done, or what you're doing for today, just click Save Score here, the big green button up top. If you do not click Save Score, if you just go switch to a different class, so now I want to go to second grade, it pops up and says, hey, you're not saving this. Are you sure that's what you want to do? So if I say, yeah, I really don't want to save this, I'm going to say okay, because I don't want to save this. I'm not the PE teacher, but you guys would probably click cancel and go save it before you move on. Two small details. The template that you have to choose for each class is just, it's the 2021 template. That is just when we designed that template. So it's the only option. You don't have a choice there anyways. Other detail is that you might want to make sure when you do a class's report card, you do all of them at one time, because if you do most, but you want to come back to a student later, the teacher might not see that, and they might mark the report cards as done without realizing that you didn't do one of the students or something like that. So it might be wise to do all of your students in a given class at one time. Speaking of marking it as done, you do not have to do that. Co-curricular teachers do not need to do anything when they finish. The classroom teachers are the ones who put in a lot more information, obviously, so they're the ones who mark it as done when they are done. Up here under report cards, we're on the report card matrix. The student category is where the classroom teachers go to mark them as completed. You do not need to do this ever as a co-curricular teacher. In fact, you shouldn't do this because that could mess up the classroom teacher. So don't, as a co-curricular teacher, do not mark any of the report cards as complete. It could happen that if you marked it as complete, some changes that the classroom teacher makes don't get pulled and put onto the report card. So this is not your job. You stay in the matrix right here. And there is no spot for comments for co-curricular teachers either, if you noticed that. If I go to music, same thing. So we don't leave comments for them. You can be in touch with the parent directly if there's something you need to communicate with them. So when you're done, you don't need to do anything except make sure you've saved your scores for that class that you're on, and then sign out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and ask me or your building tech person or another co-curricular teacher who will probably be able to help you just as well.